Welcome to this series where we are playing Reforged Eden 111 for Empyrion Galactic Survival. In the last part we were running around between satellites, and I think that's probably a good segue into saying a big thank you for all your comments and feedback, because some of you guys reported that you've never been able to complete that mission, and I agree completely. It's a very frustrating mission to actually do, simply because what seems to happen with those troopers that are supposed to attack you in one of the satellites, I think what happens is that they spawn and they fall through the floor and then drop down into space so that you can't kill them. And I think somebody actually said that they often skip the mission. The main reason I did it was to actually demonstrate what the mission, well, you can get through it one way or another, and also the fact that I think it's worth doing the mission if you can, as long as you can get the loot after the end, because there's a nice cash reward at the end there. Now, if you watched that previous part, you'd be aware at the end I was talking about putting a shield generator on the CV, and if I come and show you here, I've actually got one now installed. And the way I got that, it was after I finished the video, I went around all the traders in that space station, and I found one that was actually selling, is it, I can't remember now which one, what is it? It's power cores, I think. It's, yeah, it was sold. I bought enough power coils because it was the zirconium alloy that was in short supply, but I bought enough power coils to be able to build the shield generator, and of course we got enough CPU to install it. So we've now got a shield generator on the CV. I just want to make sure that pick up some plants. I think that's about all we can pick up here. Everything else is pre-harvest. Just put that there. And in this part, what we're going to be doing is doing the Crash Titans, partly just because it's part of the mission, and partly because I want to give an apology that there might be the odd break in the video while we're actually recording. In fact, I may have to stop after a little while because I seem to be developing a cold, or more specifically a cough. So I'm getting the occasional coughing fits at the moment, which of course I will remove from the video. But it's just a little bit inconvenient. So if you see some of the odd occasional pause type jump in the video, that's the reason why. Now, of course, the first thing we got to do is go and find the respective parts of the ship. So we'll just ping out. We just got to go up. The rear's over there. There's the first bit. You can see the midsection, and we've got to do the front section, and then the rear section is over here. There's also some deposits around here which I will mine out before we leave, especially the pentaxid. There's one up over there. I want to see how close that is actually to the Xerex. It's in Xerex territory. I'm just wondering if I can get in close enough to actually, yeah, I could mine that. There's another radar signature a little bit further on, so gonna see if I can get that. There's I think that's the drone base over there. Just want to see what this actually is. That's another pentaxid. There's a cannon drone there. Yeah, well, we're not going to angle with those just at the moment. So, because I don't have that much pentaxid, so I do need to kind of work on collecting some more. And I don't really want to do it the hard way by collecting all the individual ones down on the moon here, which we could do, but that would be pretty boring as well. Right, so what we're going to do is just check the what we do. We start with the forward section, isn't it? Well, you can just drop the ship here. I think I'll leave the thrusters on. Reached an entry point within the wreckage idea. Looks like there leads through to the crew's quarters towards the warp field generator. Actually, I can't turn the power thrusters off. Now, I will give you one tip here. I have bought a claim core with me. Well, I should have a claim core with me. while you're doing this initial stage, don't deploy the claim core, because that messes up the mission and then breaks it. Oh, well, certainly take the food. Right, we gotta search the crew's quarters. I know that there are some special loot boxes in here somewhere. I think there might be one up in one of these crew's quarters. Oh, there it is. I think we've got to. I don't think we can get in through the other door. I think we've got to shoot a hop this away. There we are. Oh, maybe I was a bit too pessimistic. Certainly want that. We'll certainly take that. Oops. Put a load of rubbish in the fridge, which I don't want. Not a good idea, is it? Needs to go in there. What's the pentaxid? That's... No, I think we'll go back out that way. Right. Engineering section is down that way. Okay. So is there, find the warp drive console. It's up over there. There's some oxygen tanks here. We're 550, well, 2 oxygen from it. Press F to interact. Hit a few keys on the keyboard. It looks like the power out completely. Reserves must be drained too. I have to run a cable from my suit's power supply to the console like I did back at the Heidelberg. Connect the construction warp field there. It doesn't look like that. I don't like the look of that warning. Console log technician there. Systems logs. Upload to external device. I'm uploading the warp drive logs to you, Ida. I don't feel like reading. Oh well. While I'm glad that you I'm glad you think highly of my skills, Commander. What makes you think that you know that one works either? I'm a strategic class AI, not a fleet class AI. I'm not authorized to access and manage technical systems of a warp field generator. There's nothing either of us can do with this console. Not necessarily, Commander. I can read the technical logs and time-stamped events and collate the report. The specifications of the warp field generator are ever locked behind several layers of programming blocks. Whether you can manage, Ida. It would take some time, Commander. I'll forward the report to your PDA to read in there. Okay, disconnect the power cable. I knew the power warning site, rebooting system. All right, we'll just, while that's going on, we'll just have a look round and see what we can find. Authorized personnel. Right, we've got to get over to that side of the ship. Right, it's over in the engineering section, engineering console. I think we've got to get up there somehow. I think there's a kind of ladder over here. That's it. Oops. Haha. Yeah. Insert valid personnel key card into card reader. It looks like the power in the system has been locked. There's a slot here for a key card. Okay, leave the console. I think that there's some crew's quarters down here, isn't there? I think. Well, some open planned crew's quarters here. Oh, there it is. Technician's bunk. Right, we've got the UCH key card. Oh, we've got. Yeah, you can keep your hover bike construction kit. We'll just check these along here, just for good luck. Not seeing anything. And we got an open plan bathroom as well. Yep, let's just go back to the engineering console. I most likely will come back and scrap some of this stuff, but the trouble is I can't carry that much on the CV. So, okay, I'm back to the console with the ID card. Is the card valid? Is it a serious breach of UCH protocol? Remember to make a note of the card's identification code. Insert key. play personal logs. Now upload to external, because I can't really read too much of this at the moment. Have you found anything important in the console files, Ida? Nothing of relevance, Commander. I can confirm that the records of most of the crew in the forward section. I guess that our next stop then. Remove the key card and log off. Now, as soon as it tells us we can... Oops. As soon as it tells us we can move on to the next part. Marking the hangar section of the MS Titan on your display. Unlikely that anyone there. So, right, we've got to go to the middle section now. What that means is that we can now actually deploy the what we call it, just so that we can take a look, see what's actually here. Because I don't think we actually come back. Maybe it might pay to... I think what I'm going to do is oops, sorry about that. I think we're going to do the mission first and then do the looting afterwards. You know, any kind of looting that we may do. I think that will make more sense, because it basically it reduces the risk of messing up the overall kind of you know, the mission itself. So we'll get the mission done and then we'll have a bit of a loot fest, because I do want to do that mining as well. So just get here, reach the hangar section. That's the console over there, isn't it? Find and activate the console. There doesn't appear to be any power. That should be pretty obvious considering the situation. I'm not seeing the power socket either, so I can't hook my suit's power supply to it either. Examine the console. There is a card reader next to the keyboard, and the UCH key card in the slot and external there. With a fuel cell and a UCH key card, we should be able to activate the console. So we need some fuel cells, or one fuel cell. Examine the console. Insert fuel cell. The hangar flight control. Insert UCH keycard. The screen flashes and flickers. A couple of well-placed kicks on the console. Nothing like a bit of high-tech maintenance, isn't there? Okay. We'll just click through these. I don't think it's going to tell us that much. Flight plan. One of them has registered a flight plan after all. It could have been one that's already prepared. The crew might have done it while they were loading. Access the flight plan. Titan hangar flight plan accelerating. Looks like the crew evacuated to the Kronos. Doesn't. So the last place to check would be the rear section of the Titan. Okay, remove the key card. Right, there's some fuel cells over there. We'll take that. 345 fuel cells. So we got fuel cells back from where we were before. Just have a quick look round. Not seeing if there's anything. Sometimes there's things on the outside. I don't think there is much loot in here. Oh, there's some oxygen over here. 594. Anything else around here we can see? Might be something through these doors. Don't think we've been out here, have we? Nope, not seeing anything through here. Nothing up there. It's just a ventilator. There's another door on this side. No, again, it's just general bits and pieces. As I say, I think it's just mainly fuel and stuff in here. Right, we're going to go for the Crash Titan rear now. Just head here. Get close enough to reach the aft section of the ship. I'm going to head in and see if I can find any active consoles. Now, I think the easiest way to get in this is that I've noticed you rummaging through Sergeant Palant's pocket back in the Heidelberg. Recommend searching for the server console, which could be located above the generator room. There's nothing you can steal there. It isn't bolted down. I think I'll find land up here. I think that's we can drop in through here. I think it's a little bit better than trying to climb up through the floor. Okay. Oh, we got a fridge. Oh well, we got a little bit of stuff. Oxygens are getting a bit low as well, actually. I'm just gonna... I think we're just top the oxygen up. You never know. And of course we've got some loot boxes here. We've got a sniper upgrade kit. Got that there. What we got here? Okay. Talk to the server console. USH server access terminal. Welcome back. Cleo Muse. There's several problems. No response. I have 5 unread messages. Crash dialogue. Flight recorder. On a file unsupported format. Why not? We can't just do things. ADI primary. No. Nothing. Oops, I missed that. Specialized in fleet security, no computer systems. I will instruct you, Commander. We need to remove the cover of the console and pull out the optronics bridge and slot 58 and collect your suit's data. Alright, you're the boss. Okay, I've hooked up the console to my suit. What should I do with the optronics bridge? Can I keep it? The system doesn't require it anymore, so I guess it makes no difference now. I convinced the system that I am IADA and the disconnection of the fleet was due to the removal of the optronics bridge. Most of the ship's data is corrupted and missing and isolated the RAM individual consoles. So I'd like you to look at the screen as I access the personal records. Okay, yeah, searching personal records, no matches found. What does that mean? Is it possible for your personal file was corrupted or lost? It may have been stationed on the Apollo station, not part of the operational fleet. It's not possible that you were sent by a UCH commander a year later. That would explain the time difference. Maybe for you, but the date I remember for waking up on the escape pod was the 24th of July, 2473, the date before the fleet was scheduled to leave. There's still no answer on how I got here and no leads on for the rest of the fleet. The bridge console will likely have saved the fleet's heading if it was still operational at the time of the crash. The files on them will be heavily encrypted and I will not be able to access and transmit them until they are decrypted, which will take some time, more than usual since Relay 451 will be moving out of observational route soon. What does that mean? It means that I will be able to see it if and when the Xeric spaces on the planet send an attack force. Exercise caution. I will, Ida. Bridge systems require two-factor authentication. I should be able to use the server key card and the tech card to access the bridge. Right, so we got to go to the bridge elevator. Burning bridges. I think we got to go higher than that, haven't we? I think the bridge terminal is up here, isn't it? No. Activate the bridge systems. Well, we can't go any higher. That's not a console. That's not a console. That's just an active. It says that's an active terminal. Did I miss something? Just go down the log. Use the key card to access the bridge computers when I get up there. Found the elevator, heading to the bridge now. I seem to be a little bit stuck here. Oh, talk to the command console. Found it. It wasn't actually indicated. It says the only console on the bridge is the active power supply. It's in bad condition and could take some serious damage if everything else on the ship. Examine the console. Okay, we need 10 electronics, 3 optical fiber, 1 computer. Great. So let's just see what we've got. Now, we're going to have to go to... We've got a small optronics bridge. So what we're going to have to do is go back to the CV and pick up what we're going to need to repair the bridge. Unless I can find anything else in here. Nope. Right. Let me just... I'm just going to Take a quick look down here. See if we can find anything in the way of loot. Nope. Right. I think the ship is just here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to scoot over to the CV and pick up what I need. So we're just going to go there. And I'll be right back when I come to the ship. Okay, welcome back. What I've decided to do is bring up the capital vessel to provide overwatch. And I'm glad I did actually, because I'm getting an overload problem. So it looks like we're going to have to put another generator into the ship, because putting the shield on is actually overloading the systems. So what I want to do is just drop you. I'm trying to find somewhere where we can actually put the capital vessel down so it's not completely lopsided. And yeah, so we've got a bit of an overload problem, which I'm going to need to sort out. It's always a bit of a risk when you put in something really big like a shield generator. I mean, we've got plenty of side rooms where we can put a large generator in. In fact, can I make one? Let me just have a quick look. Capital vessel. Generators. We've got a large generator, so we should be able to make one. We just do that. Change this to main storage. Alright, I'm just going to knock out another large generator. And while we're doing that, we'll just move the mission forward. We'll use the SV to skip over to the... I'm going to land in the same place as last time. And what that would do is give me 2 ships providing overwatch now. So, get the thrusters off. And we're just going to jump in here. The light's not on for some reason. I've got the necessary electronics and computers to do the repairs. Let's get into here. Go up top. There's it. Got to find the right computer now. No, it's the next one up, isn't it? There it is. It says there, examine the console, repair the console. You carefully replace the damaged cables and circuit boards with their replacements. Hopefully none of the damage in the console's local storage devices. Tighten bridge command console, start in safe mode. Sure, yeah, start in safe mode. Oh, all right, I should stick the key cards in the slot. Starting in safe mode, authorization. Okay. Commander Aina can now access the command console system. The files on the terminal are encrypted and cannot be read or transmitted remotely until they've been unlocked. The contents of the file should be readable from the terminal. Please verify that the relevant files are stored in their access fleet data. Okay, ID, I can see this. Fleet connection data is either encrypted or corrupted. I cannot access this, but okay, so it's access combat logs. All right, these are just going through onto I have time. Okay, let's just look at this. These are just general backstory, transmitting it into the rear. Go back and access the video logs. What's it? Moments later, 2 remaining UC-8 ships activate warp and vanish. I've just watched the video recording the fleet's warp out the system in 2 ships. Possible commander, we need the file from the ship's computer before we can provide effective. What is it? My apologies, Commander. I failed to detect a launch of Xerex forces from a nearby facility. Detecting a pair of heavy bombers had just been launched, and a squad of a dozen troopers reached the location minutes ago. Okay, decrypting the file. Move the key card and the console. The console can't pull them out. Leave the console. Okay. Right. The ship providing Overwatch should do it. The Xerax guys destroy the heavy bombers. Where's we got to get out of here? Which way are we going? Got one, I think. I've got to find my way back to where did I come from? I'll come out the wrong exit. Okay. There's my ship. We stay in cover. Actually, we should be able to get to the ship from here. I'm in. Oops. Yeah, he was shot by his laser Xerax. Okay. We're going to spawn on the NCS. Yeah, that was a blooming annoying, that was. Safety lies in the hands of the ID. Okay, let's proceed. What we got to do now is we have to take a chance of right. Problem is, I don't know if there's any Xerax still hanging around. Trouble is, we've got to get up there. Sounds like there are some Xerax still around in the area, so gonna have to be a little bit careful. I would have liked to have killed some of them. Trouble is right, I've got the backpack. Ideally, I would have liked to been able to kill these on foot, but to get our kill rate up. But I think these might be mechs. If we change the mission, I don't think this is going to work, but we'll give it a go. These are actually mechs, so okay, we're just gonna have to loot them. Where are they? I think I was hoping to get an opportunity to kill some, but obviously it's not. Well, it says we killed one. I think that's because the SV counts as a pulse weapon, I suppose. Well, that's given us there. We've taken some damage as well. Okay. We'll loot the heavy bombers. We certainly need those. Kill 50. Certainly take those, and we'll just get over to here. Picked up some scrap, and we've killed one Xerax trooper. Now, what we can do, actually, it looks like this is taking some damage. Let's do, yeah, we obviously got hit by a bomber or something. Right. I don't. We just fly around, make sure that there's nobody else hanging around that's going to give us a problem. I don't think so. I think we've got everybody we needed. So It's a bit unfortunate getting killed, so we might as well change back to the other mission now. Says there, plan to retrieve the secure logs of the crash Titan failed when the Xeric stealth team of breakage. Precise data. So I'm not exact. Reach the radar complex. Yes, that's where we're going, and I would guess that the radar station is here. So that's going to be the next part, and what we're going to do now is do a little bit of looting so we can just get back to where we were before. Now obviously there's a lot of potential loot here, but as I've previously mentioned, the CV's ability to carry is going to be quite fairly restricted. So oops. So what we're going to have to do is we'll just deploy that so we can look at the ship. We will pull out the 850 fuel or oxygen, sorry, and the fuel 11795. Of course, we can put this directly into the ship. All that can go in, that can go in there. This can go in raw food. And then what we're going to do with it, I don't know. Just put this back in the correct place. And we got, must keep the money inputs. Put that in there, put that in there. Metal scrap. I think what I might do next going forward now is I'll put this in deconstruct in for the moment. Then if we get an opportunity to say trade miscellaneous, I'll put these in. These are bombs, and I'll be completely upfront, I'm not a big fan of these things. So we'll just shove those in there. Next thing we'll do is take a look at what we got in the way of ammo boxes. Got some nice ammo here. We got no real use for it, but we got put those in there for the moment. Wow, that's filled up. Cargo container. Pallet one. I think what we'll do is we'll put that all in main storage to start with, and then I'll sort it out afterwards. One. You can keep the metal scrap. I don't want too much of that. It's yeah, let's just get rid of that. Next thing what I want to do is see if we got a couple of some thrusters in here, which I wouldn't mind. We've got lots of computer terminals and ventilators. I've got too hot. It's the temperature outside, so whoops. Yeah, the sun's come up. So we're on a moon which should be cold, but there we are, just cool off. Right, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. We're just going to have to keep an eye on our body temperature for the moment. Right, I wouldn't mind these large RCSs. Where are you? Show on HUD. You're 70 kilometers over there. I think we might be able to get to them very, very quickly. Actually, if we use the drone. right on the extreme. I don't think I'm going to get to them. Got it. Haha. Get back there. We're overheating again, so we'll just... Let's get into here. Need the food. I think I've got fridge. Just eat a burger. Build everything back up again. I think what we'll do is... Oh, we're out of range of the... Still saying that there's a large RCS over here. Okay, let me just see. Normally that disappears when you pick the RCS up. Does that mean that there's two of them over here? Salvage into there. There's a second one there. Going to retrieve you. Cannot pick up the inventory full. Okay. Container controller. So there's another one just here. Right, so we've got two large RCSs. That's going to be quite useful. Yeah, we've got two of them. I wouldn't mind putting those actually on the capital vessel to improve the maneuverability. Right, next thing. Right, so I think we're going to get the third one as well. Looks like it looks exactly the same place. Obviously, this is a hive of RCSs. Because we can probably put one or two on the ship. And then the other one we can deconstruct to get the resources. Not that I think there's that much in there. I'd like to search the ship, but it's going to be a bit tricky searching the ship with these temperatures. We're already starting to overheat. Salvage. Alright, we're up to 28 degrees Celsius again. I think I'd like the thruster. What thrusters we got? We got an enclosed thruster here. Where are you? Oh, you're only 33 away, so we can get you. We'll retrieve you. And then we got a couple of small thrusters as well. Certainly wouldn't mind you. I think they're small. Oh no, they're all enclosed thrusters. I'm not going to say no. The only problem is that we may actually run out of space. Let me just check. Okay, we're 29 degrees again now, so how much space have I got left? Oh, well, we think we got space for one more. Let me just see. Get you. Where's the thruster? It says it's over there, 44. So oops, no. Okay. Okay, we're okay at the moment, temperature wise. I'm just gonna pick this one up because you're over there again, so salvage in, retrieve. Just gonna have a little bit of a scoot round, see if we can find any good loot boxes in here. It's a big ship, the search, so I certainly wouldn't mind the fuel tanks. Take those. Well, we'll take the beans as well. Salvage into there, there. And what we got in here? Oh, look at that! Nearly missed that one. Do it. Okay, I've got a problem now. Can I? Okay, we're full there. Ammunition controller. Take that out for the fridge. Oops, no. Yeah, put that in the fridge. Ammunition controller. Question is, where is that? The rest of that loot box. It was in the section. It was further down, wasn't it? Down in this section somewhere. Let me just see if I can find it. I think it was. I mean, at the end of the day, if I can't find it, I can't find it. There it is. But it's got fuel cells, and I think that might be the only. Let's just have a look through here. Got some oxygen tanks and stuff like that here. Main thrusters. Ship's a little bit overloaded, but that's not a problem. We can get close to here. We don't really need to land as such. We can just come in here. Input. Just offload all this stuff. MX5. Elemental computers. Actually, we'll shove that in there just to keep it easy. Carbon substrate is going to be fairly useful. And put that in there. Put that in there. The furnishings can go in the deconstructor. Steel blocks large are tempting, but maybe not. We'll deconstruct those. We'll deconstruct one of those. We got some medium fuel tanks. We can just deconstruct those. Those thrusters, part of me would really like to keep them. Let me just see. Construct. Okay, we got one in there. Got some laser cannons. I think what we're gonna have to do is put those in main storage. Right, we got some other junk in here that we can get rid of. Put that in there, put that in there, put that in there, put that in there. This can all just line up there. Got 3 large generators. I think I made a large generator and I've already got 3. Right, I'm aware that I'm probably running out of time on this video, and I don't really want it too long because my throat's already hurting a little bit. So I think what I'm going to do is we're just going to dock on top, if it will dock. Sometimes the docking can be a little bit tetchy. There we are. I think just to finish the video off, what I will do is come into here. and we will install an extra generator. Let's hook that up. Also, well, we can pick up, where did I put the RCSs? Was it construct? What happened to the RCSs? I don't think I've lost them. Or are they still in? Yeah, they're still there. Okay. Now, one thing about this ship is that we've got some side rooms. We come through here, where we could put an extra generator in should we need it. When you turn off the shield. I want to put that was a bit dodgy putting it there, but actually I think we'll put you up high like that. Just tuck you in there. I know you're behind a thruster. How's the CPU now? Still got some CPU, so I think we're just tuck an RCS in there, and we can put one on the other side as well, because this ship's got a degree of symmetry to it. And put another one there. Check the CPU. We're at 479. We've got plenty left in the tank. Just break that connection there. And we got some plants to pick up. Let's pick up the food supplies, get our farm. We've got some herbal year pre-harvest. Got some fruits. And we got some spices. And that can go in raw food. And that should give us the ability to make a pizza. So we've got 15 salami. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. What I will do off camera is check all 3 parts and do some looting. Also, I'm going to sneak over here and see if I can get these pentaxid deposits. Steal those from the Xerax as well, because those are going to be quite important. We've got, actually, that's just very small. We've got 2 very small titanium deposits. That's just iron. It's not much cop. And then, of course, in the next part, we will be going up here to do the next step in the overall main mission. And of course, the advantage of doing this mission is that it should give us a chance to kill some Xerax. We're using the pulse rifle. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.